Well, hello everyone. Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am here on the northern part of the Fraser River with my buddy Jeff, Rose, and their 12 daughters. It's about right, isn't it? I think they only have 2 of them today. They don't actually have 12. 5? Is it 5 daughters? They actually have 5 daughters. But they're army of girls digging on the Fraser River, finding gold. This is Jeff's claim. He invited me out here today. It's early morning because it's gonna be a scorcher of a day. So wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy. So this is Jeff and Rose. They run the YouTube channel Gridlessness, all about off-grid living and outdoor adventuring. Does that sound about right?
That's it, yeah.
There we go. Thank you for inviting me out today.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
You want this fuel over there right now?
Well, yeah, could you fuel it up actually?
Yeah.
So we've been out, or I have been out prospecting for about a week now, in middle of August, and the temperatures have just been ridiculous. We got up to 40 degrees the other day. I think that's 110 Fahrenheit. And it's kind of crazy. We're way up north in northern British Columbia right now. And one of the days I was up on a high plateau. In the morning, it was 2 degrees. That's 2 degrees above freezing. What is that? That's probably about 34 Fahrenheit in the morning. And then it got up to 40 that day. Crazy. But we decided to start really early this morning because we wanted to work as much as we could while it's cool out. By noon, we're not going to want to be working here. We are Highbanking today. I have the Gold Trek Crux Prospecting Highbanker. Jeff and Rose have the Keen over there. They have already identified the pay streak. You can see that they have been working this claim, and that there is the pay streak. The gold dies off lower, dies off higher, but is really hot right down the middle. So I have just set up right here. I am going to continue the path down. Jeff is doing a test pan right now just to make sure that they're on it up there, because they're going to start there and continue the path that way. I think he wants to challenge me to see who gets more gold today, although I'm not sure if that's fair. He's got an army of hard-working women with him, and I'm just myself. Well, I think my first job before I actually fire up the Highbanker is to start removing rocks to make it easy to dig. There we go. I got it all cleared. 5 feet wide, 12 feet long. We only go down maybe 6 inches because this is extreme flood gold. There is nothing, well, no, there is still gold down deeper, but the real hot stuff's right on the surface. Now, the only way I'm going to beat Jeff and his army is if I get going early. So let's get running. Now, this is Fraser River gold. So it's very fine and flat. I'm going to be running very slow and light, but it is really loose and rounded rock, so it should run through the machine very easily. I'm about 100 shovelfuls in, but Rose just brought me my morning coffee, so I'm taking my first break. Well, it's a good thing I did take a break right away. I'm running too hot. I see gold all the way down to the bottom, and there's a lot of it in there. I'm gonna do a clean out because even just starting up again, I'm gonna flush gold out. There's a ton of it in there, but it's migrating down too far for my liking. I'm gonna level it out a little bit.
Careful your coffee here, that would get me in trouble. Holy smokes, man, that looks great. Look at it, it's all over in here.
Yep.
Is that your top mat?
That's the top mat. It's loaded. Hey, how was your first run?
My first run is, we're still thinking about that. We had a crisis of confidence this morning because I did a test pan and it was terrible. And I think there's like, just like a little dip in here that's got no gold.
Yeah, I'm working up on it.
Right,
but I'm a one-man show, so I don't think I'll get there. I've got, what, 4 feet, 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently that's all you need.
Yeah, there's some pretty good gold in there.
That's awesome.
Well, I'd love to take a break, drink my coffee, enjoy the morning, but that sun is on its way, and it is going to be crazy when it hits us. So, round 2. Oh no, here comes the sun. It's gonna get hot. Hey, Jeff came over to help. Clearing rocks. I am not gonna survive long in the sun. I'm gonna have to get my shorts on real soon. So, Jeff, is this the 2 lazy old men against the 3 young, hard-working women?
At this moment, it looks like that.
Okay, a couple more scoopfuls, and I gotta go get shorts on. Okay, that's round 2. And well, is there any gold? Oh yeah, I see it already. Again, it's migrating down farther than I'd like. I see gold down here. Should all be at the top.
We find it right at the bottom of our second sluice, like, and yet that's when we recover the most per hour.
Right.
So
there's good gold in here. It's all over the place, that's for sure.
That looks great.
That's about as shallow as I can run it when I'm feeding it that fast, though.
Right.
If I feed it slower, I can run it shallower.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, I don't have my close-up camera down from the truck yet, but check out that crazy piece of gold. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Like a little bar of gold. Crazy. And you want to see something interesting, Jeff? I'm going to throw some water up there and just watch the gold. Because a lot of gold goes over the edges because it migrates out to the edges, so there's a lot of gold in there. And when I throw some water on, you're just going to see the gold coming down. Look at all the gold that made it over to the edge of the mats. And then when I pulled the mats out, they just fell into the bottom of the trough here. There are thousands of pieces in here. Crazy. Well, I think it's time to go get some shorts and a lighter shirt on and cool off a bit. And it's probably breakfast time too. Nice to get a couple runs in before breakfast.
Well, what are we doing wrong, Dan?
You don't have enough people digging yet.
Yeah, what do you think about this sluice? Is this set up right?
It's looking good. It might be a bit slow at the bottom, but yeah, we're catching a couple of the bigger rocks. Those are fairly large rocks to go through a sluice. So if you could get a smaller screen on it, that would be...
Well, yeah, it develops a little kind of like... It's got this,
Oh, the bars.
the bars, and then they
Fly
kind of
apart.
get...
Yeah. For this size gold, that's pretty big rocks to go through with it.
Yeah.
But if you're capturing the gold, then you're capturing the gold.
Yeah.
Green mats are really good mats, so great transfer. If it's working for you, keep doing it. And it's breakfast time. Thank you, Rose.
You're welcome.
Okay, breakfast has been had. On to round 3. The only way I'm going to keep up with those guys is if I outpace them on the digging here. So they're still over there having breakfast. I'm going on to round 3. So the runs are getting shorter as it gets hotter out, for sure. I don't even think that was 20 minutes, that run. And I'm getting tireder too. More tireder-ish. Oh, I see lots of gold. There's tons of gold. I've got the close-up camera now. I'll show you some of these riffles with the gold in them. Look at all the garnet in there. Ton of garnet in this black sand. Now this is Fraser River gold, so it is so unbelievably fine. You see it in there? I may have to go around to the other side. The sun's kind of wrong here. So there we are. Fine gold all through. That's That's probably better. Oh yeah, that's better. Sun was too intense. We got gold all through the black sands here. More gold down here. All over. Oh my goodness, here come the geese. Canadian geese. Flying south for the summer? I don't know. Now looking at the mats from that run, they didn't look as impressive. So I have a feeling I'm either moving to that area that Jeff thought had less gold, or I was running too hot again. This gold is so fine, it takes such a delicate run. Maybe I'm feeding too fast, but I have a couple options now. I can go back a step and move out to the sides a little bit. I think that's what I'm gonna do, or I can move forward. I think to start with, I'm gonna go back one step and move into there and over there, because it did look better before. It was also a much shorter run, so that could be another reason why it didn't look as good. Well, let's go see how the gridlessness family's doing. Hey Jeff.
Hey Dan.
Why are the girls doing all the work?
That's the way I designed it.
The life of a redhead, constantly sunblocking. I don't know if I wiped that in enough. I may have white splotches all over me, but hopefully it keeps the burn away. As I clean over on this side here, I'm finding that it's far more muddy and not nearly as washed. I like these washed gravels better. I'm not really happy about heavy rocks. I'm not happy about heavy rocks. I'm not happy that it's not as washed over here. Oh, it is down deeper. The pay streak that I'm following, we don't know if we're on it. Maybe the pay streak went that way, maybe it went that way. We could do some test pans and find out, or we could move out to the two sides. Looking at this side, I'm not as happy. I'll check that side next. Now, maybe talking about the mud in there versus the wash gives me a great opportunity to give today's geology lesson of the day: pay streaks. Let's talk about pay streaks in general to start with. A big river like this, when it's flowing, it is going to have ideal situations at certain spots for gold to accumulate. And often those spots are in nice, long, skinny lines going down the bars in parallel with the river. Typically parallel with the river. Now, there are two different ways that pay streaks will actually form. One is that the water is pushing the gold, and because the water is pushing at such a constant rate all the time, that the gold finds its sweet spot to travel down the river. And as it's traveling down the river in that sweet spot, it's depositing in that sweet spot and makes this line of gold down the bar. That's a pay streak. Now, the other way that a pay streak can form, and I think is what we're on now, is that there is equal gold basically throughout the bar, but the water pressure, the water flow is just right at certain spots to flush away the lighter material, but not flush away the heavier material. So I think what we're on here is a pay streak where the water flow has concentrated the gold, not by adding gold here, by removing the lighter stuff in this one spot. And that's why we're just in the top couple inches, and because that's where it's washed the lighter sand away. And I think that what we're finding here is just more concentrated here versus there, because the majority of the rest of the material has washed away. There we go. Pay streaks. Two different ways to form them. Today's geology lesson of the day. Now let's see if that side looks a bit more washed. That's why I'm saying this might not be as good. It doesn't look to be as washed. The water did not flush away the mud nearly as well. So hopefully it's looser over there. And yes, I'm finding it's definitely looser and sandier and the gravels have been washed better over here. So yes, I'm thinking that this is the place for me. I'll clear a bunch out this side. I will still dig that because I've already put the effort into clearing it, but I think this is where the gold is. Okay, I've cleared the gravel, the big rocks from another foot out the side here. A little bit there. Ooh, Jeff is very happy with the gold he's finding. Okay, and a run 4, I'm gonna do that strip there and a little bit here. The runs are getting shorter and shorter as it gets warmer. This is hilarious. Jeff is getting very excited about something over there. Oh, gold. And round 4, here we go. The box is loaded. Oh, going back along the side was obviously worth it. Solid gold, solid in there. A whole bunch right there. Bunch right here. That pan. Oh, that's my cons over there. Oh, I'm guessing there's a couple grams in there already. Well, I took a little siesta there, but time to clean out the 4th run here. I just went over and had a look at Jeff and the family, and oh, they are killing it over there. I think they're outdoing me now. I had a little bit of a bonus run there at the beginning, but I think they are on it. Let's quickly clean this up and do run 5. Heck of a lot of garnet. So I just walked back to the end and then looked down the pay streak, and I think we have veered high side a bit. So I'm going to continue forward, but I'm going to go down basically through that pile of wood, move a little bit more riverside, moving that way. And I'm getting really short runs because I'm getting tired, but I've got a lot of cons in there. I have a feeling there's a lot of gold in that pan, even though those last 2 runs didn't look that great. I think they might not have looked that great because I'm doing much shorter runs. Those first 2 runs were very long, where the last 2 were pretty short. That's probably why they don't look quite as good. Anyhow, I got a lot of rocks to move. Okay, I just cleared a couple square feet here. It's already looking way better. All of these tiny black rocks in here, black rocks are typically a heavier rock. This ground here just looks like it's concentrating heavier stuff. So I think that might have been my problem. I think I just veered the wrong way out of the pay streak. Yes, I really should be doing test pans to find out where that streak is right now, but my only pan is full of my cons at the moment. So I'm going by gut feeling here. There we go. That looks like run 5 right there. I'm gonna take it slow, so hopefully I can get through it all before I just collapse. Well, that is round 5 done, and I tell you, I am almost done digging. Now, Jeff and the family over there have a plan for our gold today. They actually brought all the smelting equipment and the jewelry making equipment. They're going to melt down the gold, smelt it out, make a bead of gold, and then roll it out and make a piece of jewelry out of it. They've asked me what I want made, and I really don't know. Maybe a ring for Dana? I know her ring size is the same as my pinky size. Maybe we'll do that. I'm guessing I've got 2 to 2.5 grams of gold. I'm hoping in those 5 runs. And you know, once you dilute that a little bit with copper to toughen up the gold a little bit, that should be enough to do a simple ring. That sounds like a plan. I'm tired. I really should do one more run. I really should. but I'm tired. Maybe I'll take a break and see. We started at 6 this morning and it's now noon, so that is 6 hours of digging. That's a good amount. Maybe it's time to call her quits and make some jewelry out of our gold. We've come into the shade here to do some cleanup. We might do some more runs once the sun goes down, but it just can't be out there in that heat right now. So now I'm going to screen down my material and see what we have for the bigger stuff, because that's easy to pan out. And then I believe Jeff has a Miller table to clean up the small stuff.
Not just a Miller table, but I also have a cute little fancy thing. I don't know what it is.
A thing.
But I'm gonna...
A dudamahiki.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out here soon.
Okay, we've screened it down. We've got the +10, the +20, +30, and then -30 in there. I'm gonna go pan out some of this stuff and see if there's anything in the bigger ones. There should be something in there, I would think. Probably not anything in there. Definitely some in here. Okay, I braved the heat and ran down to the river to pan out the oversized stuff. So here is the +30. Is there anything in the +30? What? Nothing?
What? Come on.
How is that possible?
Come
You
on.
told me there was gold here.
There's... Hold on, is this the 30? This is not the 30 plus.
Yes, that's, sorry, the 10 plus. That's the big, sorry. Wrong terminology.
Right.
That's the big stuff.
Okay.
The big stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
now the 20 plus.
There should be, hopefully there's something in there.
How many pieces of 10 plus did you have so far?
2.
2? Uh-oh. I have to beat 2? Oh, I see 2.
What?
I see 2. And I
really?
see a few little specks that should have gone through the sieve.
Right.
But yes, there's 2.
Look at that. Are they big ones?
Ah,
I feel like those aren't.
they may have, you know, just not gone through.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're gonna put those in there.
Yeah.
Now this is where the majority of the bigger pieces should be. This is the 30 plus, and I'm guessing we're gonna see 20 or 30 pieces in here.
Piece right there.
Oh, look at that. Just sitting right on top. What's that? What's in there?
This is what we're looking for. This is the black sand.
Straight up black
This
sand.
is the highly sought after black sand. You know what we should do? We should gift some of this to Polly.
I'll throw it at him, sure.
'Cause-
Check out these heavies that are left behind after screening down to the +30. It's basically pure garnet. Red garnet, black garnet, maybe some other gemstones in there. Yes, there's some magnetite, but it's basically just pure gemstones. Crazy. Alrighty. I'll take my time on panning this out because I'm in the river. I'm in the creek. And I don't want to lose any of the gold, so I'm going to take my time to pan this out nicely and hope that we have 20 or 30 pieces of +30.
I thought we could put some
This is going to take me quite some time to get all this gold separated from all these garnets.
You could just put it in the magic machine, Dan.
Jeff is hoping that there's going to be 60 or 70 pieces of gold in here.
At least, yeah.
I'm not, maybe.
I think there is.
Maybe. Well, there was a little bit more than I expected in there. That looks to be probably 100 pieces of gold.
Baby! Yeah, look at that, man.
Of course.
Nice.
That looks great.
I'm going to put that all in one spot and get the close-up on the, what is that, 30 plus? 30 plus mesh.
Yep.
gold.
Nice.
There it is. I'm too lazy to count all those. Will one of my viewers count them? Leave a comment. How many pieces of gold are there? Yes, I'd also see 1 or 2 pieces of black sand still. But that's got to be over 100 pieces of gold. I know, some are buried. Do your best. Well, not bad for the oversized stuff, but there's going to be like 1,000 times that much in the undersize. Jeff,
Yes?
you said you had the Miller table for us to clean up with. What do you have going on here?
This, I don't know, man. This is alien technology.
What?
Yeah. It's like 2 little baby... Actually, I think he calls it the nano something. It's something nano.
Fluid beds.
Yeah, they're fluid beds, but he had a name for them. Anyways, but they're tiny little baby fluid beds, 2 little cups, and it's powered off this tiny pump, and it uses a pop bottle, and the thing was like less than $100, or it was $100 or something. Anyways,
Very cool.
He just 3D prints all these parts, And man, I don't know, it's doing something.
Is this how I'm cleaning up my gold too?
You can.
Let's try it. And when you're talking of gold that's this fine and this abundant, there is no panning this stuff out. It is a futile effort to actually clean this stuff out in a pan. So a machine like the Miller table here is definitely needed. Otherwise, you will just get frustrated trying to clean out the gold.
Is there?
Oh, one's getting away.
Don't lose that one.
Well done.
You know what's kind of cool is like this equipment. So your Highbanker, designed in Canada, built in the US, right?
Yep.
This thing, made in Canada, Motherlode prospecting supplies. And that thing is, I wish I remembered the name, but anyways, the Something Nano, that's also designed and built in the United States. That's kind of cool.
North America. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. Okay, third run, and there's still a seam of gold there, but it is like significantly less than the first two. So we're just gonna keep going and seeing, because it's pretty easy to run this thing.
I haven't recovered from lunch yet. Recovered from lunch? Yeah, you know, it's hot, and then you ate a bunch of food.
Kezia is the master of the Miller table. She knows what she's doing. And it looks like she has the patience to do it too.
That's more fun once it's pre-concentrated.
And this is run 4?
Me and Christina are making mud pies over here.
Nice. Is that our dessert?
Yeah. We've done our third run.
So you're gonna do a 4th run.
We're gonna do a 4th.
You gonna keep going until you stop seeing gold?
Yep. The high side goes on the high side.
Uh-oh.
What's the high side? Not the side with the bottom?
I mean, this is like, there's not much in here. Really. We'll just run it one more time for fun, but I think that'll do.
So I have decided to run my cons just through the Miller table, but if you want to see this machine in action, you'll have to go over to Gridlessness channel and check it out.
It's pretty cute.
I think he was talking about the machine, not him. So Kezia passed off the Miller table to me for me to start cleaning up my gold. They've gone up to the truck to start smelting their gold and making it into a piece of jewelry. Now, I have a lot of cons here. I got a lot to go through. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to get through everything. I have a feeling they're gonna be done by the time I finish here. And then we can take mine up and smelt mine, or we'll see what we want to do with mine. We'll see how much time we got left. It's a slow process running a Miller table, but so much nicer than panning it out. Whew. I did that the other day with some cons. It was painful. This pile here is deep in gold, just deep. Still has lots of black sand in it. I haven't cleaned that out yet, but just deep in gold. Oh no, there goes the sun. Or is that a no yes? Ah, it's cool. But I might not get this video done today. I may have to finish it off in the morning. I just put the last of the cons in. Both little bins are right full. There is a lot of gold in here. But yes, we will have to wait till morning before we see what we can do with this. Because that was a long, long process. At least 2 hours on the Miller table. Well, there it is. Both bins of the Black Scorpion cleanup table full. Let's suck that up and get some dinner. And if you want more information on how this table actually works, I do have an entire video on my channel using this table and explaining it all. Just search for Miller table on the Dan Hurd Prospecting channel. I did a really bad job of that. I can't film and suck up the gold at the same time. Well, that sure looks nice in a pan. That is amazing to see. loving it. So Jeff couldn't wait till morning to find out. We need to dry it out tonight and weigh it. It is, you know, sunset getting dark, but we've dried out the gold. Now let's see what it weighs. Okay, Jeff thinks 3.5.
Oh yeah, I think
I'm gonna say 2.5.
no way, man.
No way? Okay.
No. Can I
Here
do
we go.
that?
Yep, that works for me.
Okay. Oh man, this is clean stuff. Oh yeah, look at this.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking
Oh,
to get
man.
in. I'm not putting the camera on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dan.
What did we do? Let's have a look.
Right there.
Nice.
And that's cleaner than my 3.5 grams, so it's probably like the same. I think we did the same.
Well, not quite enough light to get a good picture, even beside the fire. There we go. That looks clear.
Wow.
3.2 grams in 6 hours Highbanking. That's pretty good ground you got there, Jeff.
That's awesome.
Or I should say Rose. This is Rose's claim, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we are here now at the Tailgate Jewelry Shop, where we're going to smelt our gold from the day. And Christina here is going to make something for us. The jeweler, the field jeweler. And yes, I think I'm going to try to make a ring for Dana. Her ring size is my pinky size, so I think we can do this. There's the gold. We're gonna smelt it down. We're going to mix it with a little bit of silver and copper to make about 18 karat gold, and then roll it through the roll mill. We'll cast it to a bead, roll it through the roll mill, and make a band. I'm not going to show you all the details of every step of this process. If you want to see this in more detail, Jeff just made a video on the Gridlessness channel of them doing their gold, and he took a lot of footage. Go check out Gridlessness on YouTube. 3.2 grams of fine, fine, fine Fraser River gold.
Yeah. Look at this. Making muffins.
Gold seed.
Yeah. .60 grams. That is the perfect recipe for 18 karat. And sprinkle the flux. Looks like a real gold ring.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much, Christina. You did a fabulous job there.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey.
Well, that's pretty good for being made in the field on the side of the Fraser River. What amazing work. I haven't told Dana about it yet, but she's sitting in the other room right now listening to me, so she knows something's up. Hope you enjoyed the video. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. A big thanks to everyone for watching. Until the next one. Bye.